Not all of us are fans of shooters, but some games make graphics and story barely matter because the shooting feels incredibly satisfying. The gunplay is silky smooth, and the movement and speed get your adrenaline pumping. Today, I'm diving into exactly those kinds of games, where everyone can find something to love. Let's dive in. In ULTRAKILL, you're a prototype machine called V1, and the world you wake up in is anything but welcoming. Humanity is gone, wiped out by wars and disasters, and the only thing that keeps you running is blood. It's your only fuel, and because there's none left on Earth, you head straight into hell to get it. The gameplay is pure chaos in the best way. You don't just shoot, you dashing, sliding, and even blasting yourself upward for extra air. It's all part of staying alive and dodging whatever's coming your way. You regain health only when you get close and soak yourself in the blood of whatever you just smashed, which pushes you to stay aggressive instead of hiding behind cover. Your arsenal is a whole show by itself. Each one has its own firing tricks, and with different arm modules, you can chain insane combos and stylish moves that feel incredibly precise and deliberate. Boss fights keep you on your toes too. You can't just unload bullets and hope it works. You need to read their moves, learn their rhythm, and use everything you've mastered, because simple button mashing won't get you far. ULTRAKILL isn't just a shooter, it's a relentless and brutal dance. You're a machine that needs blood to survive, carving your way through hell, one arena at a time. The action pushes you to stay ferocious, lightning fast, and inventive, while the story, simple on the surface, hints at something bigger. Machines questioning purpose, angels wrestling with doubt, and a lost human world echoing through all that destruction. It makes the carnage something surprisingly dramatic, where even soulless steel searches for the meaning of its existence. In Warhammer 40k Darktide, you get thrown right into the heart of Tertium, a massive hive city where a full-on uprising has broken out. But it's not just angry workers causing trouble. There's heresy at play, a Nurgle-worshipping cult, and entire military regiments that have turned to chaos. You start out as a convict who suddenly gets a chance to redeem yourself by working for the Inquisition. Survival isn't likely, but the other option is much worse than death. The story doesn't unfold in a straight line. Instead, you piece it together through dialogues, missions, and the atmosphere of the places you fight through. The deeper you go into the hive, the clearer it becomes that this rebellion hides something much older and far more dangerous than just simple traitors. Gameplay is all about co-op action. You and 3 others will dive into brutal missions, whether it's clearing out industrial zones or pushing through plague-ridden districts. Combat mixes ranged and melee. Enemies swarm in huge numbers, and on top of that, you'll face elite units and monstrous creatures that won't go down easily. The key is sticking together. Run off alone, and you're not gonna last long. Darktide isn't about saving the world. It's about holding back the darkness, one mission at a time, knowing that every victory is only temporary. You are not a hero, and you won't be promised glory. You're just another reject given a shot at redemption. Whether you prove worthy of it or not is entirely up to you. You awaken in the ruins of a shattered Los Angeles, thrust into the grip of a war where machines have risen to wipe out the last traces of humanity. As Jacob Rivers, a soldier of the resistance marked for termination, you carry both the burden of survival and the weight of decisions that may alter the course of the conflict. The world around you is scarred with the aftermath of nuclear fire, where every step forward draws you deeper into a struggle, with your choices rippling outward and shaping the lives of those who look to you for hope. Your journey is a blend of intense shootouts and careful exploration. You scavenge through devastated neighborhoods, searching for resources and materials that let you craft weapons, devices, and traps. The story unravels through the bonds you form with those around you. Conversations and choices you make regarding them shape their trust and the future they will face alongside you. Every decision you make and every action you take will determine whether the flame of life endures or is extinguished forever. DEATHLOOP. Trapped in a mysterious island where time resets endlessly, you find yourself caught in a relentless cycle, waking up each day with no memory of what came before. This strange loop erases all progress, forcing you to learn from each repetition and discover new ways to outsmart a deadly adversary who's just as determined to end the cycle as you are. As the hours rewind, the island itself reveals its secrets layer by layer, blending beautiful, deceptive calm with lurking dangers that keep every moment unpredictable. Moving through this world demands a balance of sharp wit, careful planning, and fast reflexes. The environment shifts constantly, offering opportunities to exploit shadows and an arsenal of weapons mixed with unusual powers that bend reality to your will. Every encounter is a game of cat and mouse, where anticipating your opponent's moves and setting clever traps becomes essential. With each loop, you gather knowledge that slowly turn the island from an inescapable prison into a place where escape feels possible. The experience is more than just surviving fights. It's about unraveling a complex story woven through time, where motives and loyalties are never what they seem. In this cycle of repetition and revelation, mastery over time itself becomes the ultimate tool. And breaking free means playing a high-stakes game where every second counts, and the line between hunter and hunted blurs in thrilling, unpredictable ways. In Phantom Fury, Shelly "Bombshell" Harrison crashes back into consciousness after a years-long coma, finding her once human arm is now replaced by a powerful bionic one. Determined with retrieving a cataclysmic artifact known as the Demon Core, you'll journey across a fractured America to stop a looming global threat. The story is mostly straightforward, but sometimes it's peppered with surprising twists. Mysterious corporate interference, Shelley's haunting past, and subtle reveals woven through terminals and recorded logs. There's a sense of uncovered history and hidden motives that slowly builds as you get closer to the artifact and your own identity. Combat is a chaotic, relentless ballet of fire and debris. You'll wield more than 20 distinctive weapons. Every blast rumbles through your bionic limb. Every grenade ricochets with physics-driven flair. Level design dances between linear corridors and open-ended compounds. Some areas guide you with clear purpose, while others encourage careful exploration. Enemies vary from cyber-enhanced soldiers and mutant brutes to aerial drones and mechanical foes. They attack in waves, push you to use cover and movement, and occasionally force tense moments when ammo or health runs low. Boss fights punctuate the journey, each demanding different tactics and weapon combos. Visually, Phantom Fury pays homage to late 90s shooters. Polygonal textures lit by dramatic lighting, with a deliberate retro chroma feel. The game isn't perfect. Some corridors lack motivation. Waypoint clarity falters at times, and technical hiccups can intrude, but there's a real charm in its rough edges. A love for old-school action with a modern spin, a dose of absurd humor, and a kinetic energy that's tough to shake off. In Nearest Future, the strange celestial event disrupts the world, leading Special Agent Shelia into a high-stakes conflict that bridges two entwined realities. As the mystery deepens, ancient forces long buried stir once more, weaving a tale where cutting-edge science clashes with forgotten myth. Armed with an arsenal of fully customizable firearms and a sleek, high-tech sword, you'll weave through rapid-fire shootouts and razor-sharp melee encounters. Combat is built on rhythm and momentum, fusing precision gunplay with swift, brutal strikes to unleash devastating combos. Opponents appear in all shapes and sizes, from tactical soldiers to ancient warriors and supernatural beasts, each encounter pushing you to adapt on the fly. Whether you're blazing through gunfights on rain-slick highways, clashing with colossal bosses, or leaping across collapsing rooftops, the pace never falters. Bright Memory Infinite delivers a tightly woven, cinematic experience where every moment bursts with energy and unrelenting action. My Friend Pedro is a wild, adrenaline-fueled, side-scrolling shooter with a unique blend of over-the-top violence, acrobatics, and dark humor. You step into the shoes of an unnamed protagonist who embarks on a high-octane rampage at the behest of a talking banana named Pedro. This bizarre partnership sets the tone for a game that is both chaotic and ridiculously entertaining. The gameplay revolves around mastering fluid movement and creative combat sequences. Players can pull off jaw-dropping stunts like backflips, wall jumps, and dodging bullets in slow motion. One of the game's standout features is its dual-wielding mechanic, which lets you aim at two enemies simultaneously, creating a symphony of destruction. Bullet ricochets off frying pans and other environmental tricks add a strategic flair, making every encounter a dazzling display of creativity and mayhem. Set across a variety of increasingly challenging levels, the environments range from industrial warehouses to surreal dreamlike stages. Each section is filled with enemies, environmental hazards, and puzzles that test both your reflexes and tactical thinking. The fast-paced soundtrack perfectly complements the frenetic action, keeping you locked into the chaos. In Helldivers 2, you are thrown into a brutal galactic war where the survival of democracy depends on military precision and teamwork. Enemies like huge space bugs, hostile machines, and the long-forgotten Illuminate Empire relentlessly press in, making every mission a tense struggle to reclaim lost territory. The battlefront is always shifting because major orders adapt dynamically based on what the community achieves, so no two missions feel the same. The game puts you right in the thick of the action with a third-person view that demands you stay sharp and think on your feet. The environment itself can turn against you, from tricky terrain and unpredictable weather to the danger of friendly fire, so charging in like a hero usually ends with you face down. Progress comes through hard-earned victories that unlock new gear and upgrades, letting you shape your loadout to fit your playstyle and the challenges ahead. There's also a real sense of camaraderie and risk in cooperative play, where one misstep during an extraction can put the whole team in jeopardy. Each victory in Helldivers feels hard-won, because defending democracy is never easy. Trepang 2 is a first-person shooter. The game draws inspiration from mid-2000s shooters, delivering a blend of intense action and supernatural abilities. You will assume the role of Subject 106, an amnesiac super soldier who escapes from a clandestine facility operated by the Horizon Corporation. Enhanced with extraordinary powers, including invisibility and bullet time, Subject 106 embarks on a mission of vengeance, confronting both human adversaries and paranormal entities. The gameplay spotlights fast-paced, visceral combat, allowing players to execute stylish maneuvers and unleash devastation upon enemies. The inclusion of stealth mechanics and a bullet time feature adds strategic depth, enabling players to navigate encounters with tactical precision. The game's design pays homage to classic shooters, offering a nostalgic yet modernized experience. GTFO throws you straight into a forsaken underground complex, a place that looks like it's been abandoned and left to rot for ages. You're not a hero by choice, but a prisoner, forced into missions by a mysterious figure known only as the Warden. There are no explanations, no promise of salvation, only deeper descents into the dark to retrieve whatever he demands. And the further you go, the more it becomes clear. There are far more questions than answers, and no one intends to reveal the truth. You have to proceed with extreme caution. Around you stretch endless corridors filled with unsettling biomechanical creatures and the constant pressure of scarce supplies. One careless move is enough to awaken an entire horde. Every step must be calculated, every sound restrained, and survival depends on how well you and your team can coordinate. It's not just about shooting, it's about deciding who holds the line and who risks opening the next chamber. That shared tension turns every decision into a matter of survival. The deeper you descend, the heavier the atmosphere becomes, until you no longer know whether you're working toward freedom or forever stuck in an endless cycle with no way out. GTFO offers no sense of triumph, only brief respites before the next descent. It's a game where tension becomes second nature and the oppressive unknown keeps pulling you further, as the abyss itself refuses to let you go. In Shadow Warrior 3, Lo Wang, after accidentally unleashing an ancient dragon, finds the world crumbling as demonic forces spill into the remains of civilization. Racked with the sense of guilt, he vanishes from the spotlight, until a visit from his old rival pulls him back into the chaos. Their mission takes a sharp turn after crossing paths with a mysterious sorceress and reviving a long-lost companion, only for everything to spiral further out of control. The story doesn't stretch too far, but keeps the pace tight, laced with wild humor and bursts of unexpected sincerity. What really drives it all is the slick, high-speed mix of swordplay and gunfire. Cutting through demonic hordes refills ammo, while blasting them down restores health, creating a rhythmic cycle that rewards aggression and precision. Finishers earned by building up a special meter, allow for brutal takedowns that rip unique temporary weapons straight out of defeated monsters. Movement is just as vital. Wall running, air dashing, double jumping, and using a grappling hook keeps each combat zone buzzing with vertical chaos. Visually, the game leans into colorful absurdity, neon-soaked landscapes with a twisted sense of style. Strange creatures, blood-slicked arenas, and mystical ruins create a surreal backdrop that manages to feel both grotesque and strangely beautiful. The game concludes within a focused 6 to 8 hours, delivering a steady rush of adrenaline from start to finish. In an alternate 1961, the United States lies crushed beneath the iron fist of a ruthless regime, its cities ravaged, and its people living under constant oppression. B.J. Blazkowicz, a battle-scarred veteran barely recovered from near-fatal wounds, refuses to surrender. He rises to lead a desperate resistance, determined to ignite a revolution and reclaim a stolen homeland. The path is fraught with danger, winding through devastated neighborhoods and hidden rebel safe houses where trust is scarce and enemies lurk in every shadow. Alongside a diverse group of allies, Blazkowicz confronts relentless human soldiers and lethal robotic foes, wielding an arsenal of powerful weapons. The struggle intensifies as the fight extends beyond Earth's surface to a secret Nazi stronghold on Venus, where a critical mission to steal vital codes that could change the course of the war. The shootouts are intense and visceral, with each encounter pushing physical and mental limits. The environment itself offers relentless challenges, from treacherous terrain to advanced security systems designed to crush any hope of rebellion. Amid the turmoil, moments of humanity and personal reckoning surface as Blazkowicz grapples with his past and the heavy toll of his choices. This gripping story weaves together fierce resistance, profound sacrifice, and an unyielding spark of hope, painting a vivid portrait of a world on the brink of liberation, but only if courage and resilience can overcome overwhelming darkness. Metro Exodus is the third installment in the Metro series, continuing the gripping journey of Artyom in a post-apocalyptic Russia. Following the events of Metro Last Light, the game takes place in 2035, where Artyom and his wife Anna embark on a dangerous journey to the east, leaving the decaying underground metro to explore the irradiated world above. Unlike its predecessors, Metro Exodus features vast open-world environments, offering players a blend of linear and sandbox gameplay. The story unfolds as Artyom and his companions travel on the Aurora, a steam locomotive, through diverse landscapes like snowy forests, barren deserts, and war-torn cities, while encountering hostile factions, mutated creatures, and survivors. Gameplay combines first-person shooting with stealth mechanics, as players craft resources, weapons, and ammunition to survive. The game encourages strategic play, with environmental elements such as time of day and weather affecting combat, allowing for both stealth and direct confrontation tactics. Throughout the journey, players are faced with moral choices that impact the story's progression, and their actions can shape the ending. Step into a high-octane virtual game show where global contestants vie for fame and fortune in a hyper-realistic, destructible environment. This thrilling competition unfolds in arenas inspired by iconic real-world locations, each offering dynamic layouts that shift between day and night, accompanied by varying weather conditions. The primary mode, Cash Out, pits teams of 3 against each other in a race to amass wealth by extracting cash from vaults and securing it at cash-out stations, all while fending off rival teams intent on stealing your earnings. The innovative destruction mechanic allows for the manipulation of the environment. Floors collapse, and entire structures can be leveled, creating unpredictable scenarios that demand strategic adaptability. Choose from 3 distinct builds: light, medium, or heavy, each offering unique attributes and specialized equipment tailored to diverse combat styles. The light build excels in speed and stealth, ideal for close-quarters engagements. The medium build offers a balanced approach, suitable for support and defensive roles, while the heavy build boasts superior durability and firepower, perfect for frontline assaults. Other modes like Banquet and Tournament provide varied challenges, from rapid coin collection races to structured bracketed competitions, ensuring a fresh and exhilarating experience with each match. In November 1989, as the Berlin Wall fell, a a scientist named Nora embarked on a search for her missing colleague, Walter. Her investigation led her to a secret facility, where she discovered Walter had activated a device called Atlas, which transported her to a parallel dimension where time and reality were twisted. Surrounded by mechanical beings and remnants of a once thriving civilization, Nora uncovered the dark consequences of unchecked technological progress. As she explored the desolate city, Nora uncovered the secrets of its downfall and the ethical dilemmas faced by its creators. Her journey revealed haunting encounters with robotic denizens, forcing her to confront complex questions about identity and responsibility. The game highlighted atmosphere and storytelling, pulling you into a world where every corner held mystery and every encounter mattered. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel even more, grab me a coffee over at Buy Me a Coffee, link in the description. Catch you in the next one, and thanks for the support.